What's going on YouTube, TR Fit fam? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new, I'm Charlie Todd. Go ahead and do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, do all of it right now. You hit the algorithm for a reason. You searched it for a reason. You're here for a reason. Other than that, let's get right to it. Someone asked me, isn't it expensive doing carnivore diet? And I got to thinking, at first I thought it would be, but then I got the budgeting and doing the comparison between the two, and I was like, nah, it's really not. So, like I've done in the past, I wanted to break it down for my own reasons too as well. I didn't want to just do it just to try to prove a point. I wanted to see myself if it really was more expensive, and came to this. Ended up coming across something from the Sunmark Credit Union. Here's how much the average American is spending in a day. How do you measure up? So let's actually start with this. Let's start with this. So, and I am in my 30s, 34 years old. So I'm right around here, 25 to 34 years old. Let's start there, because anything under there is usually in the college range, still coming out of high school, still figuring out who you are. So I want to start here. On groceries, you see on the average, American pays $10.89. Eating out every day, $9.38. So let's focus just right there. $9.38 per day. That's $9.36. What am I talking about? I'm like blind. $9.36. $9.36 a day. Average American spending per day from the ages of 25 to 34 years old is millennials, which I am. $9.36 per day. So I ended up breaking it down, and I'll screenshot this because it's on my phone. Like I said, this video won't be too long because I'm trying to keep it short and sweet. Is carnivore expensive? So where I get my meat from, where I get my food from, the steak that I actually get is usually around $5.99 per pound. $5.99 per pound. Yeah, I know that sounds good. If you are trying to, if it's way higher for you, try to find a local market somewhere like, put it like this. You ever see those, not to get sidetracked, but you ever see the videos on YouTube and Instagram and stuff, and they be like, I get my gas from here, and it be in the middle of the hood, and you hear the gunshots. It's kind of where I get my meat from. But like I said, it is good food, good quality food. It is what it is. Yeah. Find one. $5.99 a pound for steak. Ground beef, on average, $3.99 per pound. I do eggs, and I'm doing my typical meal. So it's either steak or ground beef. My steak usually $5.99. Ground beef usually $3.99 a pound. And let's just say, for the sake of the video, I do a full pound for each. Ground beef is usually not so, but it's usually a little bit under. But let's say, for the video, sake of the video, 1 pound. Right now, eggs are 2 for $4 where I go to Wegmans for my eggs. Typically, I'll go to BJ's too as well, wherever has the best deals. But let's just use Wegmans because that's more accessible, and they're usually on the average around the grocery type. They're usually on the high end of the grocery list for today. So 2 for $4, so that's 2 dozen for it's 24 eggs for $4. And then I'll do sharp cheddar cheese, a sharp cheddar cheese bar, and I'll typically do around 2 ounces. 2 ounces of that. So now, with that said, breaking it down for an actual meal, what does that look like? For my steak, $5.99 for a full pound. I'm eating $5.99. 2 cartons of eggs for $4 ends up making 6 meals for me. 6 meals for me. That breaks down to 66 cents per serving for me. So 4 eggs. 4 eggs is 1 serving. 66 cents plus the cheddar, sharp cheddar cheese. Break that down. It's usually $2.19 per a block of 8 ounces. I'll do a block of 8 ounces, and I'll divide that. So that ends up being about 4 meals, what ends up being 54 cents per serving. 2 ounces is 54 cents, which ends up coming out to $7.19 per meal, which in my bracket, in my age range, my age range, I do not do takeout Monday through Friday. I just simply don't. I stay away from Monday through Friday unless I'm feeling some type of way and I switch my cheat day up or cheat meal, whatever it may be. I'm doing less than the $9.36, which, so if the question is it more expensive? Obviously, no. It ends up being $7.19 per meal with steak, with ground beef. Only thing I'm switching out is the ground beef, the steak, which is $5.99, switching that to $3.99. Ends up being $5.19. Now, depending on the steak I get, the steak may be a little bit more expensive. So for a pound, for example, the steak, the same place I just mentioned, bumped up the chuck steak, which I typically do, the fatty steak, to $6.99. Now it's $8.19, which still gets me under this per meal, only twice per day, only 2 times a day, and it's usually around the same thing. Only difference is my eggs will either be sunny side up in the morning and boiled eggs in the evening. And sometimes I'll skip the eggs, so even saving a little bit more. So to answer the question, overall, like I said, I don't want to go too in depth, but on average for age-wise, I want to show this. From 35 to 44 range, which is usually, I kind of see why it bumps all the way up to eating out per day. It's $11.64 per day. And it typically goes up. It can go up for a lot of reasons, but typically it bases it off of people's success in life. And when things are easy and you don't have to budget, typically people just go and grab the first thing that they can find, grab and go, same as I think. So I'm guessing that's why the prices is getting a little bit more frugal as the age bracket goes up. I believe that that's the reason. With that said, it doesn't change the fact that it's still cheaper to eat carnivore than it is compared to a day-to-day diet. If this was helpful, do me a favor, comment in the bottom. Like I said, you guys have been helping me. You've been helping a lot of people in the comments. Have been helping a lot of you. You'll see it as it goes. You see people responding. If you are doing the carnivore diet, you can help someone just as much as I think. I'm hoping I'm helping someone by doing this and tracking my progress and doing the things that the YouTube stuff to keep people active and try to bring awareness to diets that I believe are beneficial to people, which like I said, I'm a big fan of the carnivore diet. I'm a big fan of animal-based diet, adding fruit a little bit here and there. But like I said, yeah, y'all know the drill. Do all the YouTube stuff. Other than that, see y'all next time.